All right, after a long year, extremely difficult year, the class of 2021 has finally come to graduation. So now what we're going to do is we're going to ask a few of our students how they felt about their experiences here at Arcadia High School and what their plans are for the future. All right, please tell me your name.
Hello, I'm Eric Coleman.
All right, and Eric, what do you plan on doing next year?
Well, I'll be going to university at the University of Virginia.
All right.
And I'll be studying, I'm actually kind of thinking about physics.
Okay, I gotcha. I'm terrible at that. So that's good that you can do it because I can't at all. All right, so then what do you see yourself doing in 10 years from now with a physics degree?
I actually would love to become a professor at university.
I gotcha.
I really loved it. I would always kind of like teach myself as like a teaching mechanic, and I always felt that I could like put that to other people.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
All right, very cool. Please tell me your name.
Abraham Mateos.
All right, so Abe, what do you plan on doing next year?
I plan on going to Colgate University.
All right, okay. And then do you have any advice for the upcoming class of 2022?
Yeah, to always try hard in your class and don't walk around in the hallways too much.
All right, it's going to be difficult for some of our students, but all right. All right, thank you.
My name is Jacob Michael Hall.
All right, okay. All right, and then Jacob, where do you plan on going next year?
I'm going to the University of Virginia.
All right.
And I'm majoring in aerospace engineering.
All right, okay, very cool. So what do you think you'll do with that in the next 10 years?
My plans are to either get a job at NASA here at Wallops or go down to Florida and work for SpaceX or maybe another company like Rocket Lab or something like that.
Okay, very cool. All right, so do you have any advice for the next class that's coming up? I know that you guys had a really difficult year, very strange year as seniors, but for the seniors who are coming up and they're coming back to school for the first time in a year and a half, any suggestions for them?
Yeah, just enjoy it, but I mean, focus on your academics and don't put others before you, I guess you could say.
All right.
Yeah, it's just,
So focus on what you need to do in order to
just
get
focus
it.
on yourself.
All right. Okay, cool.
Yep.
All right. Thank you.
Yep.
So what's your name?
Ronaldo Lopez Mendez.
All right. So Ronaldo, what do you plan on doing next year?
I'm going to William Mary. I got food rhyme, so.
All right. Well, that's impressive. All right. So what are you going to major in, William and Mary?
I'm going to major in business administration for now. It might change later.
I gotcha. Okay. All right. So where do you plan on being in 10 years from now?
In Texas, in my yacht. just
Like I guess in the Gulf of Mexico?
in the Gulf of Mexico, in my yacht.
I gotcha. And what do you? All right. So how would you make the money to be on this yacht?
I'm gonna start a business and become big.
Right.
Investing, cryptocurrency, all that.
I gotcha. Okay. All right. So what's your name?
My name is Alyssa Woodward.
All right. So Alyssa, what do you plan on doing next year?
Next year I plan to be traveling in my van.
Nice.
And I'll just be living it up, trying to figure out where I want to go in life.
Okay. Do you have an idea of where you're going to go when you get in the van?
No, I'm just going to travel either from north to south or south to wherever.
All right, I got you. Okay, I did that when I was in high school as well.
Yeah,
My
you were
senior
telling
year
me
in
about
high
that.
school. So yeah, so it's awesome. There's a whole world of opportunity and stuff to explore
Yeah.
when you get out there.
To figure out where I want to really settle down.
Right. All right. So in 10 years from now, so after you figured out where you want to be, do you have an idea what you plan on doing in 10 years?
I want to go to college to be a vet tech and then possibly be a veterinarian
Oh, cool.
after I finish up schooling.
Right.
So, I love
Very cool.
animals.
And then so you're going to find where you want to live once you get
Oh,
out
yeah.
there. Okay, very cool. So we might not see you for a while.
Probably not.
I got you. All right, well, thank you.
You're welcome.
So what's your name?
LaShawn Godwin.
Okay, so Sean, you've been here at Arcadia for 4 years. Have you have you enjoyed those 4 years?
Yeah, I did.
I got you.
I did.
So what are you doing next year?
I'm going to Howard University to
Okay.
major in nursing, minor in sociology to get my master's in anesthesia.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have to buy me something when you make a lot of money, because yeah.
Maybe like
Anyway,
a couple of years.
maybe some time.
Yeah,
All
just
right.
a little
So
bit
do you
short.
have any? So in 10 years from now, you plan on being an anesthesiologist?
Yeah, nursing anesthetist.
All right, I got you. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Any advice for this class coming up? This next
Just
class?
stay on top of y'all work, and when y'all get to so great, it's easy, but just do y'all work. Just do y'all work. Really make sure y'all stay on top of y'all work, and that's how I got here.
All right.
To graduation. So
There
just do
we
y'all
go.
work, and that's it.
And now he's gonna buy me something.
Sadly.
Yeah.
My name is Elijah B. Smith.
Okay. And Elijah, what are your plans for next year?
I'm going to Virginia Commonwealth University to major in fine arts and graphic design. And yeah,
Where do you see yourself in 10 years?
probably I'm going to own my own business, like graphic design business,
Okay.
like doing digital art. That's all we got right now.
All right.
Oh, and like tattooing, I'm also working in that too. Tattooing, so
All right.
yeah.
All right, Kanaya, so where do you plan on going next year?
Florida A&M,
All right, so what are you going to study there?
music technology.
Really? Okay, so what are you going to do with that?
Hopefully produce my own music and other people's music.
Really? Okay, very cool. I had Kanaya in class, but it was very briefly because of coronavirus. I didn't even know this part of you. All right, very cool. So what kind of music is it that you plan on producing?
R&B.
Is that right? Okay, very cool. So do you sing or do you play instruments or?
Sing.
Okay, very cool. All right, so what do you plan on doing in 10 years from now?
Producing my own music, other people's music, and hopefully performing and stuff like that.
Very cool. All right, do you have any advice that you could give to the seniors that are coming up next year?
Don't procrastinate.
Okay.
Because I did a lot of that, and you'll get behind really easily.
I gotcha. I never noticed that about you. But you're an excellent writer, so this is awesome that you're planning on going into music and all of that stuff works together. So, all right, well, take care.
My name is Lisette Morales Hernandez.
All right, Lisette, so next year, what are you going to do?
Next year, hopefully, I will start college for nursing school.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here in the community college, too.
I gotcha. So, okay,
Yeah.
so you'll do community college for 2 years and then transfer and get your full nursing degree eventually?
Yes, that's the plan.
Okay.
Yes.
And then do you want to stay here on the shore or do you want to go somewhere else?
Well, I don't mind being here, but it will be way better going, across the bay.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
More to do.
Yeah, more to do.
I
Yeah,
gotcha.
more opportunities.
All right, and then in 10 years from now, where do you think you'll be?
In 10 years, I feel like I'm going to be working in the children's hospital because that's what I've been wanting to do for a
Oh,
while.
very cool. Okay,
Yeah.
so like CHKD across the bay?
Yes.
Okay, very cool. So do you have any advice for the students that are coming up next year? You guys had a really difficult year with nobody being here this year. So do you have any advice to give to the students that will be here next year?
Yeah, the teachers here, the guidance counselors, everybody's always willing to help you. Just seek out. Don't be afraid to ask, for advice or anything else. Study, that's the key too. No matter how much you guys think you're not studying, is always the key.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. All right, thank you very much, Lisette. I
Thank
appreciate
you.
it. All right, Finn, so what do you plan on doing next year?
I'm going to UVA.
All right, okay. Do you know what you're going to major in?
I'm looking into computer science.
Okay.
But I'm not quite sure if that's going to be the final.
I gotcha. Computers are going out. Nobody's using computers anymore. You shouldn't do that.
That's what they said.
Nobody depends on computers at all. So I think that's a dead end. But at any rate, so when you go down this dead end path of computer science, what do you see yourself doing in 10 years from now?
I'm not honestly sure. I'm looking into a job at NASA for sure.
Okay.
And if that doesn't work out, then we'll see where it goes.
I gotcha. They're going to be hiring a lot of people for computer security, considering all the things that are taking place in the world right now with hackers and everything else. So that might be an idea for the future. Do you have any idea or any advice for the people that are coming through? You guys had a really difficult year where you weren't here at all, so the next group of seniors will be here. Do you have any advice for the ones that will be here?
Enjoy yourselves. Honestly, we didn't get a chance to really enjoy our senior year, so hopefully you guys will. And I hope you have a fun time.
All right. Thank you very much, Finn. Can you tell us your name?
Kaylin Michelle Napoleoni.
Okay. I had such a hard time with that when I was announcing that for prom one year, but at any rate. All right. So you are doing what next year?
I'm going to ESCC for 2 years.
Okay.
And then I'm going to transfer to ODU.
All right. Do you know what you want to do there?
Yeah, I want to do liberal arts education.
Oh, very cool. So do you want to become a teacher or what do you want to do?
Yeah, I want to become a PE teacher.
All right. Okay. So in 10 years from now, that's your plan?
Yeah.
Would you be back here or do you want to go somewhere else?
No, I would like to come back here.
Okay.
In my sports car.
Oh, right.
Sports car.
Right. Well, you could maybe hang out with Ronaldo and his yacht.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, all right. So, do you have any advice? Next year, the seniors will finally be back in school. So, do you have any thoughts on advice that you would give to those seniors that are here?
Just do your work and don't be late to harness class because he'll write you up.
I have to. It's my job. Sorry, you'll have to do it too when you're a PE teacher. So, all right, cool. Thank you, Kay.
Hi, I'm Demaria Tanker.
All right. So, Demaria, what are you gonna do next year?
Okay, next year I plan on going to college to be an RN. I've already taken 2 years of a nursing class, so when I graduate, I'll be a CNA.
All right, very cool. All right, so so you want to be a nurse. So in 10 years from now, what's your plan?
I plan on working at hospitals and nursing homes.
Okay. Do you want to stay here or you want to go somewhere else?
I know. I want to be in North Carolina. That's where the rest of my family is at.
I gotcha. Okay. All right. So this year that you guys are graduating, it was very difficult. The seniors were not in school at all. For the seniors that are going to be in school next year, do you have any advice for the upcoming class?
Always believe in yourself. You can accomplish anything, no matter what nobody tell you. Just believe and keep going.
All right. Thank you very much. What's your name?
Michael Ward.
All right, Mike. So, Mike, what are you going to do next year?
I'm gonna be at the community college taking classes.
Okay. And what are you gonna major in?
General studies, but after 2 years, I'm gonna transfer and try to go for something that would lead me into a job in cybersecurity.
Oh, cybersecurity. There's no problems with cybersecurity. There's no money in that, and you really probably shouldn't focus on that. There haven't been any hacks recently at all that would need any kind of cybersecurity. So you're kind of going down a dead end there. But anyway, all right. So in 10 years from now, as you follow that dead end path, where do you see yourself? What do you think you'll be doing?
Definitely working in a cybersecurity job.
Okay, very cool. All right. Do you have any advice for the class that's coming in next year? You guys weren't in school for almost a year and a half, and it was brutal. But you have a class that's coming up this year. I think we're going to be back to normal. So do you have any advice for that class that's finally going to be back in school?
Yeah, probably just, don't give up on your studies in like the last year of school because it can be pretty tough to get back into it.
All right, Mike. Well, thank you. So, what's your name?
My name is Markel Williams.
Markel Williams is the fastest man in Arcadia High School right here. All right, Markel, what are you going to be doing next year?
Probably go UMES.
Okay. For a year?
For engineering.
Oh, for engineering. Okay. All right. Very cool. So then, after 4 years of getting a degree there, then what do you see yourself doing in 10 years from now?
Probably aerospace at NASA.
Oh, okay. All right. I gotcha.
Yeah.
All right. So, what do you think? So, what is your favorite memory, or what are you going to miss the most when you leave Arcadia?
Sports.
Is that right? So, one sport in particular?
Probably basketball and track.
Okay, I gotcha. So, and then do you plan on doing either one of those at UMES?
Probably both.
Okay, all right, very cool. All right, Markel, it's been great having you in class, and it's been great watching you on the track team, the basketball court, and everything else. So we have another student here, and what's your name?
Samaj Foreman.
All right, Samaj, what do you plan on doing next year?
I'll be at JMU. I want to be a teacher, elementary school.
All right. So, there you go, make this big money. Yes, I got you.
You don't do it for the money. That's what they said. We're not here for the money.
All right, so your plan is in the next 4 years or so to graduate and then be doing student teaching and then in the classroom.
Yes.
Very
absolutely.
Cool. All right, so you guys had a really, really difficult year as seniors. So do you have any advice for the seniors that are finally coming back into school for next year?
Don't take any classes that you don't need.
Okay.
Like, I don't recommend you take any AP classes if you don't absolutely need it.
It's a lot of work.
It's a lot. And then if you don't want to do it midway through, your GPA is going to go down.
Yeah.
And you're going to be on the second side of
right.
graduation. I just know I was on that first side originally.
Right, I got you. Those AP classes bit you.
It got me.
They will.
It got me.
Great. All right, Samaj, thank you. It's been a lot of fun working with you the last 2 years.
All right, I know. It's been fun.
Yep. Okay, so what's your name?
Miguel.
All right, Miguel. And Miguel, what do you plan to do next year?
Go to ATI.
Okay, so across the bay.
Yes.
And then you're going to do auto mechanics?
Yep.
All right, so very cool. And then how long is that program? Is it like 2 years?
It's like around 2 years.
Okay.
Yes.
I gotcha. And then do you plan on, once you get your degree and you become a mechanic, do you plan on coming back here, or do you think you'll stay across the bay?
Don't know yet, but hopefully open a family shop.
Oh, very
auto
cool.
shop, yes.
All right, I gotcha.
Yes.
That's very cool. All right, so in 10 years from now, that's the plan, is that you would have your own shop?
Yes, something family.
I gotcha.
Stuff.
Okay,
Yeah.
so do you have other family members that work on
My
cars?
dad, that's usually what started us.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
So did he teach you all this when you were young?
Yes, me and my brothers.
Very cool. So are they coming through school here too?
Nandoa.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So let's see. So do you have any favorite memories or anything that you really enjoyed that you'll miss when you leave Arcadia? Or
favorite memories would be, just walking around, get to socialize with the teachers, get to know them, students. It was a great experience.
Good.
But my 4 years are up.
Good. Yeah, well, we've really enjoyed having you here. So
Yes.
thank you for doing this. I appreciate it. Okay, so you guys had a really, really difficult senior year where literally a quarter of the people were in the school at any given time. So next year we're going to have seniors back in the building for the very first time. Do you have any suggestions for those seniors? Any advice that you would give to the next class?
Take advantage every day, enjoy it. Some days do suck, but, you only here for 180 days.
Yeah.
And those days fly by. They flew by for me. I regret not taking advantage of some of them. But just take advantage of what you got here. It's once in a lifetime thing.